Hello, it is the Rudy G Funk Show, and once again, it is Saturday evening, and I'm a little bit later than I anticipated. It's about 10 to 12, and we are going to try Bell's. We're going to go to Comstock, Michigan again, visit the Bell's family of beers. We got a Bell's Oberon American wheat, American style wheat here we're going to try, and we have from the Sexy Six. The glasses that I had purchased. This is a Belgian-styled wheat glass. So we got just about everything going. We're firing on all thrusters here. Scott Thomas, woo! Look at that, man. Scott chiming in. How you doing, brother? It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you. Oh, what I wanted to ask you something. Oh, I heard something about. What did I hear? The word roadrunner. Do you see a lot of roadrunners where you're at, Scott? Oh, good. You're doing well, buddy. God bless you, brother. Oh, love the dogs, dude. Love the dogs. All right. Well, anyway, this is a big son of a bitch. It's like 23 and a half ounces or something like that. So far, I liked it. I haven't drank out of it yet. I've been trying to, make sure my christening was at its best. So we're gonna open her. You know what? Should I? Let's open her up and drink her first. I thought Pearl had a pretty good idea. I think. Let's try her, and here we go on a 45-degree angle. Ooh. Like those ergonomics. Scotty, we love you, brother. There we go. Oh, wow. I thought I was going to have to use two of these. Filled up pretty good. Look at that. Huh? Not a very big head, but I can see the webbing hanging around, man, just like I like. Ooh, now that smells really good. I mean, just about every wheat beer does smell really good, but that really does tantalize the nose. I haven't taken a drink yet. I'm just smelling it still. Got my big ass beak in there. See my beak in there? Oh, did you hear that? Yeah. We're not reading any descriptions or anything. We poured it and we're going to try it, Here we go. It passed the smell test, I must say. Interesting. Okay, I did go to their site and check it out, and they do recommend using a wheat glass to drink out of. I can't. There was another reference which I didn't want to do, but just because I got the Sexy Six, I got the 6-pack, which I haven't received number 6 yet, but this is one of the Sexy Six, and it's a big son of a bitch, but it's it's nice and lean on the bottom, so when you grab it, it's got some girth to it, not girth. Is that what I mean to say? It's got some weight to it, I like it. Oh, that's pretty good. For a wheat beer, that's got a pretty big taste. And I don't want to say IPA-ish or anything like that, but that's a nice large taste, and I do really like that. And that's if you guys know wheat beers, you're gonna kind of get that look. I mean, it's attractive. They all are, for God's sakes. Everything I put in a fucking glass, I swear I like. But it's a really good drink. One thing I do have to note that I did read on their site is they don't add any citrus or anything to this. They get this. There's like only 4 ingredients in this beer, and somehow they get this very wonderful wheat taste out of just those four ingredients. How you guys doing? Hey, there's Ronnie. How you been, buddy? Pearl, Scott, glad you guys are in there. Yeah, Pearl, I kind of like what you said about I should take a drink first and then read the description and see uh, if there was any correlation between the two. But yeah, it's not a huge citrusy taste, which I think I kind of like because those IPAs they get a little too citrusy for me, and I would expect because it's a wheat beer that it would be a little big on the citrusy. But this is a pretty nice balanced wheat beer, and it's a pretty big taste. I mean, it's not huge. Like compared to like other kinds of beers, like your porters and stouts and that Schroegenator, boy, that was a big fucking taste. I really like that one. But this is it's still an easy drink, but it's a big tasting. It's a big tasting wheat beer, which I really like. Kind of like if you ever had a Holy Moses. Not that this necessarily reminds me of that, but Great Lakes got some really big tasting beers, and this just kind of reminds me, which I haven't had a Holy Moses in a while. Maybe I should give her a retry or go retro or something. I don't know. Yep, the PBR, buddy. How you doing? You hanging out tonight, Ronnie? Oh, Holy Moses is a Great Lakes. It's their wheat beer, which is I'm trying to think, make sure I just remember it correctly. What kind of a wheat? Is it a Belgian wheat? It might be a Belgian wheat. Excuse me. It's working. It's working. But yeah, this is a pretty good beer. I like it. I think it's. We better give her a read before I continue. Well, it's 5.8 alcohol. I knew I'd like this big glass. I don't want to put it down. But let's take another one out of the 12 pack here and give her a quick read there. See, yeah, that's okay. An American wheat ale with a spicy hop character, which yeah, I would say that's and it's not too spicy, but it's a large enough taste. I would say mildly fruity aromas and the color and scent of a sunny afternoon. Is that a sunny afternoon? Yeah, that's I mean, it kind of looks like maybe one of your domestics that you might. I mean, probably it holds the glass, I think, a little bit better. If I switch it around there, you can see it kind of. Well, it looks like it actually goes down, but you can see some of it, there, and it's not totally huge. Usually, the second one is like the best grip because you've worked through, after washing it, if it dried in the dishwasher or whatever, it kind of works through that residue a little bit. So you kind of get a better look the second time. Scott, just for the look. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, good stuff. Mm. So 5.8. Well, that's pretty much the description right there. At least that they haven't. Everything else is all that other bullshit. How to recycle and all that shit. But yeah, pretty good beer. And like I said, on their site, they only use 4 ingredients, and they get all these tastes. I guess just from whether it's just processed to bring this kind of stuff out, because there is like this little fruity tint to it, but it's not like ridiculous, CSB. Oh, 8 Camel Toes is on too. Um, yeah, it's pretty good stuff, man. I like it. Now, I was never really a chugger. I mean, I really like to hang. Now, I might drink quickly by some standards, but I'm not. I was never a chugger. I really not a big chugger. It's never one of those open your throat kind of dudes and shoot it, that kind of thing. But yeah, pretty good stuff, man. Bell's is making Comstock, Michigan they're making some pretty good beers there. Even though this is only the second one I tried, um, that's usually a pretty good inclination that the rest of the beers are going to be pretty good. So we'll try to whoop through them. From what I understand, they got a really good imperial stout also that I can't wait to try. I'll probably do an IPA next, just because it's so readily available. And this, it being July 4th, I kind of wanted to do an American styled wheat just to kind of celebrate, keep the July 4th thing lingering a little bit. So that's why I kind of picked the American wheat this week. And I think I saved $2 on a 12 pack. So, oh yeah, yeah, was that was that my first one, Ron? It was close to my first one. Yeah, it was the trailer. Yeah, the PBR was good. The trailer park was bad. I didn't like that. That was weird, and that was the PBR over ice and lemon or whatever that we tried, and it was something I pulled off the internet that was supposed to be a thing for summer drinks, but yeah, that wasn't it. But the PBR was pretty good, and I got messed up, man. I was just surprised at how quickly I got buzzed off that. It being just a domestic. I don't know. I thought it was 5 point something. It's probably close to what this is. And I don't think I particularly drank them too fast. I kind of sat back and chilled. Didn't I have the Stumbler on that night? I think I had Stumbler on. Stumbler on. Yeah, that's too bad that me and Stumbler can't get together a little bit more and do that. But football season is upon us. It's coming. It seems like it's far away, but it's not, and that's going to be fun. And that's when we seem to be firing on all thrusters, is when we're streaming a game, watching the Browns and having a good time. So yeah. I did want to talk about and remind you guys that I was wrong about Ezekiel Elliott. Thank God he's not going to have to serve any time or anything. No, not on every one. Actually, very rarely now. He'll, like, when we start the season, we'll do every game, every preseason game. I don't know. I might even like to do the scrimmage. I watch the scrimmages too. I'd like to do this because a lot of times they'll stream them live. The Browns, Brown against Orange or something like that. They'll do. I'll watch them, and I don't know if it's live on YouTube. I'll stream that too. So, anything Browns we'll do. So, but this is I'm liking it, and it's almost gone already. So how long I've been on? 15 minutes. Didn't even realize it. But I like this glass. The glass kicks ass. And my head fits in there. Look at that. Oh, that's hilarious. You know what? Thinking about all the different style glasses. The last one, I did an announcement Thursday, I think it was, and I had a Yingling in what kind of glass was that? I can't even remember. But it's got the curves. One of the Sexy Six. But as I would pull back my drink, it would go. It would make this like, "Hey, Mullins." Oh, I love that one. That's great. I just took the Browns to the Super Bowl. They do seem like scientifically engineered to, bring out the aromas if you're drinking like a craft beer or whatever style beer you're drinking. Every one of them kind of has its place, and it's going to be cool to kind of explore this and see scientifically if we can explain. Yeah, I'm doing well, buddy, and I hope you guys are too, man. Whoa, I just had a deja vu. I just had a deja vu. Like this has happened before. I was drinking a wheat. Wait a minute, that's every week. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, but we're ready to rock and roll again. Okay, let's see. Well, we got some shit holding on there, which I truly enjoy, and I love to refill the glass when I see that. So let's do 45-degree angle. I'm gonna pour a little bit more feverishly this time. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's Big Head. I didn't. Okay, I'll slow down a little bit. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that's good. There we go. Yeah, very good looking beer. And I would say, even even if you like domestic beers, you would probably like this. I think a wheat beer should be your first jump. It's I don't want to say gentle. Jesus, that sounds fucking gay. But, I think it's attractive enough taste wise to if that interests you to start drinking craft beers. Now maybe light enough. Is that what I want to say? I don't know, but yeah, in my opinion, wheat's a great way to start drinking drafts. Mm, mm. Yeah, these glasses really do help, and I know that sounds ridiculous, but it really does help. Oh, what was I flapping my big ass lips about? As my good friend Eddie Murphy would say. Yeah, Zeke. So Zeke's going to play. I'm glad I was wrong about that. I'm glad he didn't get suspended or anything like that. Um, Realistically, I thought he was kind of acting like a punk. I mean, obviously he pushed the dude down or whatever, but I mean, it just seemed like the whole time he was just kind of acting like a punk. Um, but the Kareem Hunt thing. Now, I don't know if you guys have watched the 30-second video they have of the cops talking to him, and he goes, "What?" or something like that. So I don't know. It was a little ridiculous, but it is true. He shouldn't have been out. After they had some kind of a charity. I think Higgins. Um, oh, he's gonna send me a case, Ronnie. We love you, brother. Um, if you saw the video, it was about 30 seconds, and they kind of show him going, "What?" or something like that to the police, and it was a little loud for conversation wise. I mean, but it was literally no evidence whatsoever of any kind of interaction with. It was said that he was arguing with a friend, and it got loud, and the police were walking down the street. They were patrolling because downtown, around a lot of these bars, they do patrol, walk the streets, which is kind of cool. It makes everybody feel a little safe that they're down there kind of marching around. I say marching around, and probably makes you think that they're marching, but they're walking around down there, making sure everybody's having a nice, safe time. So he's standing there talking to the cops, and who knows? You couldn't even hear what the cops were saying, but it was pretty much a huge nothing burger. But if anything, I think this is just a reminder to Kareem that you're probably just better off staying home. I mean, it was probably cool that they did this charity thing up until like 9. I got like fucking bugs on my screen. You son of a bitch. Um, you want to support your friends and your family and stuff like that. And I know they were together with Higgins, and they were doing this charity thing till like 9:30 or something. So they probably went out afterwards. And then somebody caught him, saying a loud word to the fucking police, which hell, we talk at work, and somebody goes, "What?" They can't believe what you just said, and it doesn't mean you're ready to beat up on the cops, or they're just getting ready to arrest you. So it's nice to the whole Kareem thing is kind of a reminder to me that maybe he's not such a bad guy, and I know this kind of stuff is going to happen if he keeps going out. They're just going to keep fucking taping him and trying to. And it's not that not necessarily that everybody's out to get him, but maybe that'll keep him home a little bit more, and we won't have to worry so much about it. And then in 9 games, we'll be seeing him whoop some ass on the field. It is nice to see Zeke didn't get suspended, and we'll hopefully with all injuries aside, we'll be able to see him all year. because I do want all these guys on the field. We want the best guys out there. So that's about all I'm going to talk about with the Browns, because that's all pretty much what's happening for the most part. And there's beer to drink, so we're going to try and work our way very subtly through these beers. I don't know, Mullen. Should we pick up the guitar? Are you still here, buddy? Maybe we'll play some licks. If anybody's interested in hearing that, we could sit here and bullshit. I don't have to pick up the guitar. I don't want to totally bore anybody, but oh, and hey, we appreciate that too, Ron. Really, seriously. We got 3 people on. I know I've only been on about a half hour, but I'm going to take a quick smoke break. Can you guys give me about 2 minutes? Something about that first beer. I need to have like a half a smoke. And I hate to do radio silence, so I'll probably flap my big ass lips while I'm slipping out the side door over here. So just give me about 2 minutes to chill and have a half smoke. Another thing is my wife sneaks out behind the curtain over there, and she goes and she smokes, and I smell it, and it makes me want to smoke, So gotta have my vices, man, Oh, I didn't want to do that totally right in your face either, Not totally. Yeah, maybe we'll fiddle a little bit. You know what? It started to cool down a little bit, but I see the humidity came back. It's like real thick feeling outside this evening. You feel like you're drowning, There's so much humidity and water in the air. It's weird though, just like the snow, it like almost insulates sound and stuff. So it's like quieter still. It's too quiet. Why are you drinking beer? I'm whispering. That's some pretty good webbing there. Can you see that? Not bad. We get these toads around our porch, and I really dig them toads, man. They really help clean up a lot of the bugs and shit that hang around your house. And they're pretty fun to watch, man. They're avid hunters, man. Very good predators. It's funny, I was sitting out there about an hour ago, and I just happened to be looking to the right when this one climbed over the curb on my other door to, we got a light on and it snatches up all the bugs that are hanging around over there, at least on the ground level. Here we go. We're gonna go pick up the fiddle. Give me a second. I'm gonna exit stage right here and grab the fiddle. You know what would be cool? To actually try and play a fiddle. I always call it the fiddle. It's not a fiddle. It's a guitar. It's an acoustic, but I'm breaking my house. But try to scoot this back a tad here, Clark. There we go. No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to do that. After that fucking earthquake, there's no joking about that shit, right? Okay, here we go. I got room. Do I got room? Oh, God damn it. I'll never do that again. I swear. Oh, bastard! I do that every time, don't I? Let's see. For some of the guys that are kind of just start playing, I'm gonna take my fucking Google. No, I don't need to see this shit. See what you got. Oh, is it really in Tampa? No shit. Oh, hey, there's Noah. How you doing, buddy? Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna do like kind of a thought maybe the theme this evening for anybody that's probably just starting to play guitar or they're interested in doing leads. God, I hate when shit pops up. It's just so fucking that fucker it goes away right before I fucking click it. All right, who cares? Anyway, this is just kind of a pentatonic slide, not a slide like you would use the metal thing, but we're going to slide almost half the stuff we're doing. I don't know if yeah, you can see pretty good. Hold on, I need another drink so I can slow my progression here. All right, here we go. And it's just like I'm going to start with your open E, you know, and I'm going to do a pentatonic run all the way up to right there. So let's try this. You guys that might be interested in this, but just a pentatonic run all the way up to there, and then we'll take it back. Okay, did you see that? I'll do it a little slower. Ruby, take care. Oh, he called me Ruby, and that's okay. I know it's a typo, but yeah, Ron, if you're going off for the evening, man, God bless you, brother. Until next time, right? Let's try that again. We'll do it a little bit slower. Oh, let me see, I messed that up. Do I pick every one of those? See, I don't necessarily have to pick those, but just because I'm doing it so slow, I'm going to pick every one. So yeah, that's a quick little easy run and it's good to working on your sliding up and stuff like that. I mean, unless you're doing like invade type stuff, you're usually not jumping too far, you know, doing something down here and then swooping right up there. When you're putting together your leads, these slides are very important, I think, to get down, or hammer offs or whatever. You know, you gotta. What's that? Oh, there it is. Oh, I fucked it up. Yeah, I did. But I don't know if you guys have ever watched Yo-Yo, that 8, 9, 10-year-old girl that does a lot of in-bass stuff. She does a lot of the neoclassical type guitar playing on. Yeah, you take care on. One thing you like immediately notice is how efficient she is. Very much like a pianist, or you remember typing in school. You got your home keys. You basically really want to do that. It's going to make everything so much easier if you just practice perfect first, you know. Now that's not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily represent the what I was just talking about. I mean, I'm using the right fingers, though. Or mostly the right fingers. But how efficient you are with your finger techniques is everything. You know, nothing's going to stop you if you get everything right and you're efficient. And if you watch her, she's a perfect example of um, not only is she playing the songs right, but I mean, not only does she play the songs right, but she's very efficient in her technique. So if you haven't watched Yo-Yo yet, she's pretty good, and it's a very cool watch. You know, a little 8, 9 year old chick like getting into this kind of music. But this is it just kind of reminded me a little bit of trying to be efficient and trying to keep that progression. And you're really not that far away from what you just did, what you're going to do. So it's not a bad idea to kind of learn this and know it, you know, for sure, you know, because when you start, because I'm going to do it a couple of times and let's see how fast I can do it, which isn't terribly important. But later on, when you start putting together digits or digits, you start putting together notes. These little slides and stuff, you really want to get comfortable with, you know. You know, so you can see I haven't done that fast in a long time, so I'm already getting better just sitting here with you guys, you know. And you can, I was about to do this, but I wanted to explain this first. Do it without picking every note too. If it's going to make you more efficient to skip picking a note, go ahead and do it. You know what I'm saying? And it'll get you a little quicker, and it'll help you with your hammer offs, your pull offs, and stuff like that. I kind of like picking it because sometimes I like putting a little character in it while I'm practicing it. You know. You know, just keep a feel for it. You know, ultimately. So we did the pentatonic. Oops, I almost went. I didn't want to do that. For some reason, I always want to use my pinky once I get down here. I think I'm just used to kind of having a spread whenever I'm trying a riff or anything like that. So my apologies. You probably should be using your, you know, ring finger. Wow, it looks like I'm flipping you off, but it's my ring finger. Okay, so that was the pentatonic. Let's branch out a little bit. Blanche. I just realized I'm not drinking enough beer, you know? Pinky is good. Cool fiddle time. Awesome. Here's to you, Scotty. Beat me up, buddy. Okay, let's try what I believe is a A minor. I'm sorry, an E minor. Well, actually, it is kind of an A minor. We're going to go open E, but we're going to fill that in. We're going to go off the pentatonic, and we're going to fill it in with, you know, kind of like an A minor, you know, like a. You know, kind of like that kind of thing. But we're going to pull it. We're going to pull it all the way to that high E again from the E. So instead of going, we're going to go. We're going to slide up. We're going to slide up again. So you're going to see those three notes I'm going to play, but I'm going to play that open note first. You see that? You kind of understand what I was doing? I'm pretty sure you can see my fingers okay, and see what I'm doing, what notes I'm hitting. Get that? Oops, I did it wrong. I want to make sure I keep in the same frame, just because we're talking about being efficient, but we still want to run up the board. You see that? So we're just blocking that kind of together. And this isn't, you're probably not going to do this in a lead, obviously. We are just practicing, and we're trying to get our picking down. And it's a nice run, especially when you start getting used to it. And then remembering that slide. See, when I'm making a run, I naturally want to come down off that for some reason, and I'll show you again. I want to keep going downward because it feels natural for me. But I'm gonna try to work this out tonight. Where, God damn, fucking pop up shit. Evil, I tells you. See, I want to come back and I want to slide down because that's also good practice. It really is. Oh. Oops, I almost did it again. Wow. See, now this is getting hard for me, to be honest with you. Because I'm used to rolling differently. So in my head, I thought, hey, this is a great exercise, and what a fucking coincidence, or what a fucking coincidence. I'm having trouble with it. So let's try this again, and I'm gonna really have to think about this and concentrate on the way back here. Oop. No. Oh, see, I'm still hitting the same notes, but I'm taking a different mode there, and I don't want to do that. I don't. Oh, I did it again. It's really starting to piss me off. No, I'm just kidding. I think that's good. I think it's good that I'm having a little trouble with it. I think that's natural. You should have trouble with shit and work on it and get better, And you want it to feel good. See, I did it again. Okay, that's better. That's better. You should do Skype lessons someday. I don't understand. Isn't this kind of Skype? Oh, you mean like one-on-one? Oh, I see what you're saying. Wow, that's an interesting concept, Scott. I think you articulated that one of the other times that we were fiddling, didn't you? Charge for it? I don't know about that, there, Scotty. I have too much fun, I have too much fun doing this. Have you ever heard of that yo-yo chick, Scott? That Oriental, that little girl that does all that, and she's got a great sound. I am poor. I am poor. I am poor. I keep getting shit popping up. I know it's going to go away as soon as I try to click it. Wow. You know, what an easy beer to drink. I mean, this beer is so easy for me to drink. Um, it's almost what do you call it? How can I say this? I don't want to say that I'm ignoring it, but I kind of forget about it, which is it sounds like it's a bad thing, but it's actually a good thing. Okay, I gotta pour me another one before I start fiddling. Oh, I knew I would never do that again. Shame on me. So actually, I think there was a couple of good runs there. Did I? Gotta crush them. We're Jaws fans here. We crush our beers like Quint from fucking Jaws. We crush our. Ooh, and we barely open them too. Here we go. We're going a little feverishly because I did like it. Looked really fat ass when it came up, but I'm gonna keep rocking this. Let's put a good head on it for number 3. It's gonna be even better, even bigger, even bolder, even stinkier. We like stinky beer. We will crush it like Quint from Jaws. We will. Here's to you. God bless you. I can't. I can't. I got a 5 head. I don't have a 4 head. You know, the can would disintegrate. You know. Mm. Like the glass, like the beer. Let's try to think of something else. Or should we just try it again? Let's try this again one more time. Let's see how I did with a little mental break there. I mean, it's not a bad run. I could get quicker, but I am still pulling down. I want to stick with that mode, and I don't want to do that. Yeah. Okay. That was better. See, sometimes a little break helps you, I suppose. A little beer bake, a bit of beer bake. I'm not buzzed. So we did a pentatonic, we did an A minor in E, off the E. I don't even realize that I'm doing it. What should we try? What kind of run? We want to run into something. Maybe we should start down first. Oh, I didn't do it right. Okay, there we go. Nope, I did it wrong. Because that's one of my favorite finishes. Is I love fish in there for some reason. Yeah, steel. Mm. Oh, let's see. Yeah, it is kind of a drab night or something, isn't it? It's kind of quiet and weird. You can play harmonics much like I like them. Let's see. Do I really use them though? Usually when I'm just to be honest with you, did I ever? Let's see. Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Um, I I almost said that I usually only play him if I'm imitating what somebody else had done. But I actually wrote a song, and the Stumbler helped me. He played drums. He played drums and bass on it. I think he played drums and bass on it. Oh, yeah, well, it kind of went like this. I'll just show you. Oh, wow, I forgot it. Am I high? Oh, I'm good. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, and it was kind of Scott. Have you ever heard of? Oh, how do I forget that? Bruce Dickinson's first band was Samson. Oh, Steve, yeah. Um, have you ever heard of Samson? Bruce Dickinson's first band. They did a song called "Vice Versa," and I kind of realized after I wrote this that it sounded a lot like that. Um, because we were kids, there was this movie called Incubus, and I don't know if you've ever heard of it or not. I think there's another movie called Incubus, but this was like a British flick, and it was about this incubus that would come uh, and rape women and stuff like that. Well, anyway, Bruce Dickinson's original band is in this movie. They go to this nightclub and they're playing this song, Vice Versa. And I realized after I wrote this that it sounds very much like that. Um, and that's when I kind of started realizing that we all kind of copy off somebody, to write shit. But it kind of went like this. Okay. Oop. Oop, I fucked up. But anyway, if you no, I saw his solo act live. Guitarist let me play hammer-ons live. Oh, you mean like he let you put your hand on his guitar and do that? No shit. God, how do you guys meet all these guys? You and Eight, you guys meet all these fucking cool dudes, man. I know what it is. You guys actually go outside of your house. I'm like, I just sit in my house and you're old. That's the excuse. Oh, I'm old, you know. But yeah, that's how did I do? Oh, I forgot the rest of it. But anyway, it was very harmonic oriented, um, and I haven't heard all of Steve. Yeah, I haven't heard all of Steve Howe, but I do like him. Very good stuff, and he's a perfect example of uniqueness. I think, and how we can all be good. In a certain sense, if that makes sense. that we're all unique, and he's done some really cool stuff that was seems exclusive to him. Yeah, right. That's exactly. That's a great way to word it. Do what you want, man. Do what you like. Um, so yeah, I did that, and it does sound very much like that song that I was talking about. It is called Vice Versa, and it is by Samson, and that was Bruce Dickinson's first band before Iron Maiden had accumulated. So yeah, it was and I would just basically, and all I'm basically doing is just working through these three sets of harmonics, but just choosing which ones I want to hit, which I know, but you can hear it's a little. Oh, right. Scott, isn't that weird? Life happens, everything happens before you know it. There's years that go past before you pick, you pick the bitch up, man. And it's too bad. Um, Very much like playing guitar, working out. I used to work out all the time and used to be good at it actually. But job and life, and now I don't even fucking feel like it, man. To be honest with you, I'd rather just drink beer. Yeah, well, hey, and there's nothing wrong with that, man. Scott, um, you probably are good if you're thinking that. You know what I'm saying? You probably are good, but it's whether you want the world to know or not, isn't it? Doesn't it kind of come down to that? I mean, I don't necessarily want the word to, well, the world to know how good of a guitar player. I don't think I like I said, I don't know if I like that lifestyle. Um, Not necessarily. I just don't dig it. I don't want to tour. I don't want to hear. Yeah, no doubt. I mean, just think about this though, Scott. You get together with a group of guys who they could be your best fucking friends. Um, and you get together and you play, and do you want two or three other guys input on the music that you want to write? That's another aspect, building chemistry with other guys. That's why a lot of these musicians uh, grab these studio guys that are like fucking fantastic, and throw some of their shit down for them, because whether they either don't get along or they disagree on content and stuff like that. I mean, there's so many different aspects to. Um, oh, there goes South. South's getting on too. Mosh man. Um, yeah, there's a lot to it. Not just work. I mean, you got to remember, you got to run these songs over with the same guys. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette, but I'm gonna still flap my big ass lips at you, Scott, if you don't mind. Um, you got to remember that. Yeah, it's like you're almost better off just getting your own studio and doing your own shit and doing shit. Even even if you got a board guy, how often are you going to disagree with some of the stuff a dude? Oh, you never see Mosh? Mosh seems like a pretty cool dude. Or do you mean your shit? His shit didn't pop up? Is that what you mean? Better grab another beer and get ready here. I don't know. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I'll keep flattening my big ass lips though. So yeah, give me a second there, Scott. I won't be able to see the monitor, but I'm gonna smoke a quick smoke here. it's weird, you know. We got a stump back there, and I'll feed the fucking rabbits, and they run out of food. Sometimes they'll sit on the porch back here and let me know that they're back here. You know, hey, throw some more fucking food out here, asshole. You know, it's hilarious. But yeah, there's so much. You know, Scott, there's nothing wrong with personal growth, man. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with you getting better and being a better musician. So I wouldn't hesitate in that aspect, that avenue of becoming a better guitar player. You know, it feels better. It feels good to play good guitar. You know, when you play a rhythm, you play a lead, you play a song that you want to sing. Only good things come out of that. That's one thing that's great about music is, besides all the shit happens, you know, backstage. I mean, all the stuff you make people happy. They like hearing cool shit. You know, I mean, you ultimately can't go wrong. You know, I don't know. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm a little still naive, but you know, when I hear shit I like, I want to keep hearing it until I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't know. Kind of an open-ended conversation, but I'm sorry I'm not by the monitor to see if you're saying anything, but I'll just keep flapping my big ass lips so I can smoke. I gotta ask you, Scott, when I sit down, do the dogs like listening to you play? Do they like, or do they get jealous that you're paying attention to the guitar, not them? I was curious. I wanted to ask you that. It's quiet. Oh, oh, here we go. Oh no, no, I said his. You know, I get those notices that he's on, and I just realized that he was on. That's what I meant by. Yeah, no, he's not in here. He's doing his own thing. I think Eight's doing his own too. I don't know. I might shut down in a little while, and just hang out with Eight, see what the hell he's up to. You know, 'cause I didn't really think of too much more guitar wise to do really. Um, you know, last week was it you and Mullins and I were doing that the major picking technique, and I think really I have to agree. Not enough major scale stuff has been done. Want to go to 8, but I will stay. I don't understand. Oh, you mean like uh, me get on with him on his? Is that what you mean? I see you're as quick as a typer as I am, there, Scott. Oh, I was gonna say, I guess I could do that. I could. Wait a minute. If I, yeah, if I Yeah, if I get on, it's gonna play his shit through my shit, and I don't want to do that because it's gonna seem like I'm using him to. Or he's got. Did you see, Scott? Look at Eight's his slate. look at look at Eight's slate for his video. It's pretty funny. It's like cornholio or something. Well, where's how come? How come South didn't get? I didn't get a slate for South. But anyway, yeah, I know what you're saying. I'll just keep playing, I suppose. There's two people in here. Wait a minute. There's Scott and who else? Some hidden gem. There's two people in here. Oh yeah, did you see it? Yeah, thumbnail. That's what they call it. It's probably yeah, they're probably both. But I don't know. Let's see. So we were running. What did we run? We ran the pentatonic, and we ran the A minor. No, I still went wrong there, but that's okay. Steel lurking. Yeah, Steel 58, man. He's pretty cool, dude, man. I'm glad he tubes, man. I mean, I'm glad all of us do, to be honest with you. But he's another gem, another diamond in the rough, as they say. See, now I gotta put my guitar down because I gotta pour another beer. God damn it, Scott, are you having a drink with us tonight, buddy? Are you hanging sober? What are you doing, bud? I can't even. How? Why does it seem so difficult for me to get the pick in between the strings so I can set this son of a bitch down? Oh, there we go. Yeah, Steel's cool. I like his stuff, man. I really like the 45 drinks. Is that a schnapps or is that a what is that? Is that something I never heard of? 45 drinks. It's my daughter. She's possessed, and we keep her in the back room back there. All right, here we go. Wow, I've never heard of that. Never heard of that. You know, you got to be careful of that vodka, man. It'll give you gin blossoms, man. You know. I guess just about everything will probably give you gin blossoms. Oh, we dumped him. We dumped him. We're like a Monroe there. Kind of a neat freak. I like to have parallels and straight lines and cadence. You know, I think it's a drummer thing. You ever drum, Scott? I got like this. There's this Neil Peart in the back of my head, and he tells me things aren't straight enough. You know. Oh, gin blossoms are those. They're kind of like varicose veins or something. You get them on your nose and your face and stuff like that. I guess you could look them up. It's probably for. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, air drum or whatever. Yeah. Boy, you know, Scott, maybe that's something you ought to try, brother. Getting yourself a set. There's nothing wrong with branching out as a musician, man. beat on some fucking drums. Oh, that's it's men were meant to drum, man. There's no fucking doubt about that, man. Let's see. What should we do? Should we um do we want to play something or do we want to do a pick technique? What do we want to do? Like yeah, drums are and there's nothing wrong with getting good at them either. I got to be honest with you. If I um drums were the stepping stone for me playing guitar, and I mean that, I mean that. um well, I probably did this already, but I'll do it again because I do like it. Because when I'm fiddling and I'm fucking around, I like to do the. I really like that because it sounds dark. So every time I pick up the guitar, I always do that because I like that poppy. I like to kind of run with it, how it runs. Because you're pushing those two. It's kind of jumpy. And I like you kind of progress and you keep. Right. I like the. What is it? I live next door to a middle school, and I often see the classes outside banging on various pieces of DIY percussion. Uh, God damn it! See what you made me do? Yeah, I mean, who doesn't like to kind of bang on stuff? And it's not necessarily like, oh, life is terrible and I gotta beat on shit. Uh, it's just kind of fun, hitting stuff. It really is. It really is. Um, Drums they're just fun. Yeah. Um, what do we want to hear? Uh, what do I know? I don't. What do I know? Why don't you guys say a song and see if I know it, and I'll try to figure it out. Figure it out or something. How about that? That's okay. I think the public schools music budget has been cut so drastically that they have to use whatever they can get their hands on, and you support it. That's cool. Ooh, Grand Funk Railroad. I don't know if I know any of that, Scott. I do not know if I know any of that. No, I was thinking about doing, Scott. Let me run this past you. Even though I like doing everything live, I know it's going to disappear as soon as I. Oh no! It waited for me to click off it. Um, I was thinking about doing like 2 or 3 minute. How many wheat ales have you? I missed. I saw the second pour. This is number 4, right here, and we're really still digging them. It is humid out and stuff, so yeah, it's a pretty good drink at this point. Um, Scott, what I was thinking about doing is just kind of running 2 or 3 minute rhythms for anybody that might want to riff over them. Um, how does that sound to you? Would that be something that you might be interested in? You know what I'm saying? Like with the Pink Floyd thing. The course, I'll do it better when I actually. Ooh. Uh, well, I mean, I'm not that I won't do it now, but I mean, cutting videos where I'm actually cutting them and I'm doing them right the whole time, non-live videos that I've just kind of thrown out there for people to lead over, or even just practice the rhythm or whatever. Do you kind of understand what I'm saying there? Just throwing about a bunch of progressions out there for people to pull it up on YouTube and just kind of riff over, or bass or drums or do whatever they want to do. To be honest with you, I guess it could be any instrument. But I mean, you could have some dude go. They could do that if they want to over it. Okay, that was a very bad joke. Something like this. Scott, how often are you working, or Pearl, or anybody? You're doing something and you get like a rhythm in your head. I don't know, Pearl. Do you play anything? You are you a musician at all? Musician? I don't think I said it right, but I think you get my drift. But yeah. How about and I think I've done this before already, but just kind of putting a. Yeah, that's funny. But just kind of putting down rhythms that might, uh, I kind of want them to sound good enough to where I'd be like, oh, hey, okay, I like that. It might inspire somebody to like a lead over it or anything like that. And maybe they'll pull it up and they'll practice their leads on it. So that was kind of my idea, something that I wanted to do. Um, And if somebody steals it or whatever, I don't fucking give a shit. If somebody steals my shit, I'm putting it out there in public, and it's my fault for doing that, I suppose. But I kind of like the idea of doing that, just kind of jamming down some rhythms. Um, hey, no problem, no problem. You know what that is, don't you, Scott? Can you hear this like really good, Scott? I'm like when I play a note, do you hear it well? I'm 100 years old. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you are in stereo. Okay, awesome. Sorry. Hey, Noah, how are you, brother? Are you having a beer with us, buddy? or some sort of alcoholic beverage. That boy. What you got? What you got on the stove there, buddy? I guess I should say, what do you got in the beer glass there, buddy? Yes, you are right, Noah. Scott is your brother. Oh, you're a Bud Light guy. Awesome. Are you drink out of a glass, or you like the Opus? Oh, that's brilliant. Brilliant, Burl. Oh, you're a glass drinker. Good for you. Hanging with one of my faves on YT. I see YT, I think of yesterday and today. Is that something else? Yeah, cans are good. You know, it's funny. Since I've been drinking out of the glass, it doesn't bother me, can or bottle. I was a big bottle guy. Oh, I gotta drink out of the bottle. If you don't drink out of the bottle, you're like some kind of wuss or something. But yeah, I don't mind the can, man. Don't mind the can. Oh, silly goose. Oh, silly goose. You know what's hilarious? I might have told you guys this before. Uh, my mom and dad, they feed all the fucking wildlife outside their place, and they get deer, they get all kinds of shit. You probably heard me rant and rave about it when we're streaming over there. But they get this duck couple, and they called them something and Gracie. What was it? There was a couple. They call them George and Gracie. Is it George and Gracie? And they get these two mallard ducks, and this male duck just like fucking cracks me the fuck up, because he thinks he's so dominant, because the woman's with him, he just like fucking he walks up towards the feed like, man, you all better fucking watch out, man. He's a fucking badass. Well, I don't know if he's a badass, but he acts like one. I'll have to get some video of him one day, because they land and they walk up to where they put all kinds of shit out there for them to eat. It's just the way he like walks behind her, just the way he's like scouts the area. It's just like, it makes me want to. What's that? I'm a bird. I'm a motherfucking bird. I want to put that shit to it. And I wish I could do like Steel does and do the audio and what do you call that? Where you fuck all the where you mess with all the videos to make them cool. What's that word? I can't fucking think of that word. Edits. There it is. There, boy, Scotty. Me and you, we were right on. I don't know what I was doing. Now I need a cigarette. Now I need a cigarette. I need to bump my guitar one more time so I can make it look like shit when I play. But anyway, I'm glad you guys are here. We're still having a good time. I'm about ready to pour number 5 here, which makes me happy. Very happy. And I do like my glass. And I love you, brother. You are loved, Scott. I must say. But yeah, the mallards. I never thought I would I never thought I would enjoy watching them so much. That's what like surprises me. I think I'm just getting old. Um, but just their characteristics and how they act and it just kind of impresses me, how he fucking struts on that field like fucking I'm here with my old lady. It's almost like they got minks on or something, and they're like strutting like they got the red carpet. And the fucking the boy Maller's just like, motherfucker, you better watch it, man. I got my old lady with me, and you fuck with her, I'm gonna whoop your ass, man. I see when I'm looking out the window that he can see us, because he'll pull straight with us, and his two fucking bug ass eyes are fucking sticking out of his head, but he's like looking at us, and it's just hilarious that he, yeah, nature's pretty fucking awesome, man. It is pretty fucking awesome. What the fuck was I watching? What the hell was I? Yeah, they will. And you know what? Animals are fucking assholes. I was watching. Who's this? What the fuck is it? I think his actual YouTube account is Fish Whisperer. I think it's Fish Whisperer, but I keep getting these recommendations from him. Turtles like watermelon, turtles like popsicles, turtles like this. And he walks up to this fucking pond, man, and he'll like feed turtles watermelon and shit. And it's fucking hilarious, man. And not as hilarious as maybe I'm stretching it a little bit, but I'm literally laughing my ass off. These turtles that pull up in the mud, they grab a piece of watermelon, they like kind of fall back into the water, like fucking idiots, and they're not idiots, but I guess they gotta, they need the water to swallow or something like that. So everybody's bringing their food into the water so they can fucking swallow. But it was cracking me the fuck up, and I love watching that kind of shit because you have to remember that animals are assholes too, man. They are fucking assholes. And they do some dumb shit. Because my dog does dumb shit, my fucking cat does dumb shit, and I love them, So I would line them up. I think I need to smoke another cigarette. Oh, are you? Oh, dude, you gotta get them. You gotta fucking tape them, dude. You gotta tape them eating that fucking watermelon. Do they ever spit? Hey, King Evo, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, buddy. I was about to have a smoke break, and I don't want any radio silence while you guys might be in here. How's those push-ups doing, brother? I know you were doing those the push-ups for the autism, man. I was wondering how that was going for you. I need to do more push-ups. To be honest with you, like I said, Scott, I keep trying to get back into working out, and it just doesn't. It's hard, man. It's hard after work, and after work when you're home, and trying to get a workout in. It's just I'm too fat and lazy now, man. I'm too old and fat and lazy, But anyway, it's good to see you, King. Thanks for doing a drive-by, buddy. Oh, but I tell you what, man. Give me 2 minutes, man. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. I'm gonna step out the patio here, and I will be right back. I don't know. I'll still flap my big ass lips while I'm over here, so I'll try not to keep it too silent. But anyway, it's nice giving us a drive right here, kid. Oh, here we go. But anyway, if you haven't seen, we are trying Bell's Oberon American Wheat Ale. Kind of, definitely celebrating July 4th in America, and we wanted to pull an American wheat out of the Oberon family because it was available. So that's what we're trying this evening. And it is very good. And it does its job. Gives us good taste. Gives us a lot of things that we like in a beer. It's relatively light. You know, it's not a super taste or anything like that, but it is for a wheat beer. It's a relatively large taste, and I've been very much enjoying it this whole time. Wow, that's weird. For some of you guys that don't smoke, if you're a smoker, how good it tastes sometimes. It's like ridiculous. There's a fucking bug in here. I'm gonna snatch your ass up. I'm gonna have to smack you down, buddy. I'm sorry. You're too fucking wily. I'm gonna smack you. Oh, it's a lightning bug. He's getting caught in the current of my ceiling fan. Hold on, see if you guys let me know if you guys hear the smack when he just went right into the fan. I think it whooped his ass. Well, we'll have a funeral for you, buddy. Might be gone forever. And I think I accidentally did that. I think I kind of chased him in there, so my apologies to God and his creatures. I was just going to spank him and pick him up and throw him outside, but I'm afraid he might be up in bug heaven. Maybe I'll play a song for him called Lightning Bug. Ooh, I do like that glass. You guys see that glass? It's a great glass. Very pleased. Very pleased with the Sexy Six, even though I'm missing one because it broke in the delivery there. But like I said, we're supposed to receive that in the mail any day now, which I haven't received it. It's been about a week. He said 3 days, so I'm going to give him a call and see if that can left the warehouse yet, you know. It's starting to cool down a little bit again. It's not as humid and thick as it was before. And I guess it's supposed to be like a perfect day tomorrow, like 75 or something. I dig them 75 days, man. They're awesome. I think I need to move to San Diego because I hear every day is like 75 or something like that. I could be wrong. Anyway. Oh, jeez, oh man. So how we doing, guys? The moth. Yeah. Oh, he survived. Well, you better stay up there, buddy. Cause I'm gonna spank your ass right out of the air. You know, like fucking Nick Chubb. I'll Nick Chubb your ass right to the fucking floor. I will. I don't know, guys. What should we talk about? You guys want to talk about some movies or something? What are you guys watching? Guys watching scary stuff, cool stuff. 44 is back. Noah, how are you, brother? Oh, there it is. It fucking landed on my nose. Son of a bitch. Can I rewind this? That fucker. I think he heard me. I really don't want this video to be about me chasing a fucking firefly, you know? That fucker went right on my fucking beak. Same as when I left. I don't know what that means. That's okay. We'll figure it out later. Noah. There we go. Any of you guys? So yeah, sorry. Yeah. I hope you're doing well, Noah. Yeah, I'm glad you popped by there, buddy. Scott, how you doing, buddy? You hanging in there? You still there, buddy? Holy shit. 44 legendary milkman. Is that an additional addendum to your tag there, Noah? Um, so do you mind explaining that to us? You are the milkman? Do you work at a dairy? Oh, okay. I almost I almost let the goose out of the bag or whatever that fucking saying is. I do not work in a dairy department at a grocery store. Oh, you're in college. Good for you, buddy. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking, Noah? Wow. You're 21? I mean, I guess when I associate college with an age, that would be the age, but I don't know. I think the 44 threw me off. When I saw the 44, I don't. What is the 44 legendary? Oh, okay. Jesus Christ, because when you play online and stuff like that, people usually associate those numbers with how old they are at the time when they make their gamer tag or something like that. And I guess I kind of read you wrong there, 44. I didn't know you was that long. I didn't know you were that long. Yeah, yeah, that's impressive. Impressive. So, Noah, have you? I know you guys accumulated. Oh wow, wow, that's weird, man. That is weird. When I was, yeah, right. When I was just turning 18, they moved it up to fucking 21. I was right on the cusp of being able to buy beer, and they moved it up to fucking 21, and I couldn't fucking believe it. It's almost like they saw me coming or something. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Fucking yeah, goddamn government trying to keep us down. But anyway, hey, congratulations, man. How long ago did you turn? 21 there, buddy. Oh, wow. You just turned 21 and you survived. Congratulations. That's like a month or something, right? What's today? Yeah, well, it's a long time. Congratulations. Yeah. I have to look at my fucking stupid phone. Well, it's the 7th now. We're into 6th Eve, or some people call it. Oh, anyway, Noah, congratulations, buddy. Hey, good for you for going to college, man. What are you learning, buddy? Learn anything cool? My eyes. You're majoring in psychology. Interesting. Oh, that's hilarious. I mean, not. I mean, that's cool, but that's just funny. Uh, is there a certain type of psychology? Surely you have some sort of. It's not just psychology. It's a certain type of psychology, or pardon my 37 years of smoking cough there. Yeah. What particular psychology are you learning? Which I find very interesting. Here, I'll hold up my head here so I don't get that fucking glare on my glasses. Hello? Wow. Interesting. Yeah, no doubt. So are you would you consider yourself an analytics guy? Statistics? I'm sorry for a radio silence here, but I am just kind of waiting for Noah because I asked him a question. So I'm trying not to be rude. I don't want to just keep flapping my lips when I ask him a question. Did I lose you, Noah? I might have lost you. I saw it 3 go to a 4. What's an ass in accounting, Pearl? Oh, Mullins. Well, is accounting a science? How are you, Mullins? Mullins, you just sitting back, like listening to us? Associates of Applied Science. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I'll recede. Oh, will I? Oh, these are good beers. So, what does that mean, Pearl? Associate of Applied Science. When I hear the word science, I think of not sure. We're trying to figure it out. What does that mean? Associates of Applied Science. At my tech school, so the welders, the diesel mechanics, the fisheries people, and the culinary experts all earned the same degree. Well, how do I earn an ass degree? For God's sakes. Wow, that's weird. They group them all with associates of applied science. Applied means hand job. Hmm. Interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, hands on. um, Science is the word that bothers me. I don't know. Pearl, am I right? Science. When I think of science, I think of, climate change, the world's flat. Right, stick a thermometer up your ass. What's your temperature? And I'm not making fun of you, Pearl. I'm not. I swear to God. Science can be chemical, physical, or biological. That is true. But when I think about accounting, which is true, which is cut, which is yes, no, black, white, 1 plus 2 equals 3. I don't apply science to that. That scares me, Pearl. So even with the what was it? Oh, okay, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Welders, diesel mechanics, fisheries, fisheries. I see a little science there. Oh, Mullins, that's funny. Got Pam C in my earphone, so I've been distracted tonight. That's cool, Pearl, that you and Pam get along so well, man. It really is, man. Skype. Scott loves Skype. Why do you love Skype so much? I think I need a half a smoke. I'm sorry, you guys are getting me going. I need a half a smoke. So I'm gonna pour another Z Great Pleasure to beer, and I'm gonna have a smoke. I think I gotta use it. I haven't used the bathroom yet. You believe that? What is it? 1:35, and I have not used the bathroom yet. How about that for PP guys? Haven't done it. 45-degree pour. We're going to be masculine here. All right. We got the sexy six. This is number 6. It didn't topple. Nice big head on it. You see that, right? Pearl, did you used to smoke? I hope you quit. I hope you did, because, quitting smoking's not good for you, obviously. Especially in abundance, yeah, I'm going to have, believe it or not, when I say I'm going to have a half smoke, I usually, oh, good for you. Good for you. I have a whole one. I just smoke it real quick because I'm an idiot. But yeah, I'm going to smoke and urinate, not at the same time. That would be ridiculous. It was supposed to cool down tonight because it's supposed to be like 75 tomorrow. So in order for it to be 75 tomorrow, it has to cool down tonight. But it's still really thick, man. It's thick and humid. You can chew the fucking air, man. It's weird. Anybody got any of you guys got any cool horror stories, man? As soon as I'm done with this cigarette, I can't see the monitor because I'm smoking. Some near scares, some horror stories, anything that happened to you guys? The only reason I say that is because I really like to promote a lot of the people that I watch on YouTube, and Mr. Creepy is one of them. And he does the creepy pastas. He just articulates it, verbally, uh, with a little music in the background. And I like to fall asleep with him, not with him, but but I just kind of let them play. And sometimes I listen because they're gripping me, and sometimes I fall asleep. But most of them are fucking like kick ass, man. And if any of you guys are readers, and I was a big reader for a very long time, and if I get into a book, I'll pull through it, like just like anybody else that likes reading. But those creepy pastas are fucking awesome if you like horror stories and being scared and weird things happening to people. Those are some pretty creative sites. Some of those creepypasta sites. The one I don't mind hearing ultimately is Mr. Creeps. I don't know, there's something about his voice that's just kind of dumb enough for me to really dig it. I don't know. I guess it depends on your what you like hearing, but ego pee-pee. I just scuffled to make it sound stupider, but anyway, let's see what you guys are up to. Oh, that's hilarious. Awesome. Only reads on the toilet. Oh, that's hilarious. You guys are awesome. I mean that. But anyways, yeah, I really dig those, man. I know I'm going down. I'll pull up these creepy pastas, man. They're fucking awesome, man. Some of them are just they're well articulated, where very much like reading a book, you're hearing him articulate what's happening, and it's very much like a book. You picture it yourself, and you picture what's going on, and it's horrifying sometimes. I've never had anything that actually. Well, I have some good ones that kept me up, where I wanted to hear the ending to them, but oh, for God's sakes, what are you doing over there, Chicken Lips? We got this leather corner couch, kind of like a V. I got a basset hound, and I take the Autobahn and I push it to the middle so she gets hot like at one end of it. I think that's what I'm thinking. So she crosses this very slowly because she's an old dog, I like listening to the 911 call. Some of them are like terrible, dude. Yeah, I do too. I listened to it. First it started with Hell Freezer and who are some of the other guys that tell scary stories at night. That whole thing. I really dug hearing a lot of those things because a lot of them sound true, or at least they articulate them good enough to where they sound relatively real. But then I started getting into the creepy pastas, which is kind of like a story. And it is almost like reading a short story in a book or something like that. Creepy chaos. I haven't heard of him, but I'm sure they all know each other because, very much like, talking shit like Eight and Mosh and all those guys do. They all know each other. These creepypasta guys, they all know each other. And if you look at their who they're subscribed to and who their friends are and stuff like that, you pull down that the other icons over there. That is all of their subscriptions, man. They all just kind of like know each other, fill in for each other when they can't fill in when shit's going wrong. I guess in their life or something like that. But who's the other one? Swamp something. I used to listen to all the time. Swamp. I can't remember. Anyway, I used to listen to all those guys, but you know what really fucking gets me, dude, is the 411 dude, that David Pilates guy. I think that's the one that most intrigues me because obviously that's real, and there are people fucking missing in the woods. That's fucking weird, and it's not like bear attacks or anything like that. I mean, people go missing in the woods and they're just like fucking gone. No trace, no nothing, and like 6 months later they'll find their like shoes piled up with folded pants and shit. Yeah, David Pilates. You need to check out his shit, his 411 book. I haven't read any of his books, but I watched the fuck out of his shit on fucking YouTube. Um, if you get into that kind of thing, I don't know. If you're into the woods and nature and all that shit, and you go fucking hiking, man, you better. There's some things you need to think about. Tired of gay sports streams. But yeah, that Dave Pilates, he's pretty fucking serious dude, man. I mean, he is not fucking around, man. He finds up some pretty serious shit. Kids, physicists, they find that smart people, a lot of physicists. That seems to be like the number one. I don't want to say abduction, but disappearances. And some of the stuff is just like, a woman's with her family and her son steps off the trail for a few seconds and like he's like fucking gone, gone, never to be seen again. It's that kind of shit. And they got this shit documented because evidently the major wooded networks, like Yosemite and all these guys, they don't keep, documents on all that shit. So when I first saw David Pilates stuff, man, this dude gets serious and he only reports facts. He doesn't say they're being abducted. He doesn't say it's Bigfoot or anything like that. He's like, he just pulls out all these fucking facts about all these people that are fucking missing. Fuck. If I keep saying fuck, then you'll understand what I'm saying. But man, it doesn't scare me. It makes me want to be like a search and rescue dude or something. I don't know how else to say that. It's like I want to help solve this somehow. Mm. Search and rescue. I don't know if any of you guys have fucking ever watched. Who the fuck is it? Corpse Husband, I think is the subscriber's name. But he has a search and rescue compilation on YouTube that is fucking brilliant, man. I think it's Corpse Husband is the subscriber's name, and he has interviews with search and rescue people that have given him compilations of stuff that they've dealt with, and wow, is that fucking interesting, man. That's one of the things also that I'd fall asleep to is just hearing his shit of a search and rescue guy that just writes in all the weird shit that fucking happens out in the middle of fucking nowhere. And I dig that shit, man. I dig it. I dig peace, I dig being out in the fucking middle of nowhere and having peace. And I don't dig the other side of this, which is there's nobody there to help you, man. When you're out in the middle of nowhere, there's no 911. You got to fucking take care of yourself. That intrigues me a little bit, I think, you know. And those search and rescue guys, man, that they do it all the time, man. They're professionals and they see some really fucking weird shit out there, you know, which is kind of cool, I think. I don't know. Maybe my life's just too boring and I like hearing that shit, but it's pretty fucking cool, man. Pretty fucking cool. Hey, we got three. What do you guys like to watch? What's some of the creepy shit that you guys like watching? Oh, well, Mullen says creepy chaos, and I haven't watched him yet, but I'll pull him up when I get a chance. And since Scott is tired of gay sports streams, which is hilarious. What are you going to do, Scott, when football starts, man? Yeah, you're right, Scott. Watching some of the shit or realizing some of the shit that they are up to is definitely interesting. And there's no doubt you're not alone there, brother. That serial killers are very interesting. There's no doubt about that. Oh, King Evo's getting on. Oh, he's done. He's done. Did anybody stop at Eight's place? And you guys stop at Eight's and see what he's up to? Is he still streaming? Oh, he stopped. He stopped. Are we still hanging out here? I guess we are, aren't we? It's about 10 to 2. We can do that, right? To quote Jaws, we can do anything we want. We're the chief police. Hmm. Well, it looked like he's done. He finished. So, um, yeah, it looked like he finished. How's the stock market doing? Ooh. Anyway, so yeah, creepy shit. Scott, I can't believe that creepy shit doesn't happen by your place, man. You know, it's like prime real estate. Oh, he has to work. What the hell's going on with Abe? Does he work like 3 days a week or something? What is he not telling us? And I love Abe. He's great. Man, that dude puts out some fucking videos, man. I swear to God, when I get up in the morning, he had just done a video. You know, when I get up going for work, you know, by lunchtime, he did another video or something like that. You know, these motherfuckers put out some fucking videos, man. It's weird. Do I still have 3 here, or is that some sort of algorithm? That's yeah. Oh yeah, I would never say. There's no doubt that HC is not. I got a bug there. I just killed him, I think. Yeah, a camel toad is not. He's not to be messed with. There's no doubt about that. You know what I think the problem is? I think I need more fucking vacation. I think I need a fucking vacation. That's what I think I need. Maybe I'm just jealous, right? I'm jealous of Abe. I'm jealous of Abe because he's got all that time to fucking stream, you know? And streaming's fun, man. It's relaxing. It's unloading, you know, you unload a lot of your bullshit, I think, on YouTube. I like it. I like it a lot. And I like you guys. Can I say that I like you guys? I think I can. As a man, here's to you. I like you guys, man. Ah, that is a great beer. We're lining them right up here, you know. Oh, I got my little pop up there. Get rid of you. Atta boy. Yeah, Mullins, you're right. It does. And it gives you something to look forward to a little bit. You know how we kind of hang out. You know, I dig that. I dig how we hang out and we bullshit. We can say what we want. There's just like kind of like a freedom um, in the community. You know what I'm saying? Uh, there's this freedom that I enjoy. I think everybody would enjoy if they embraced it, you know. But freedom is good, man. Nice articulation. Freedom's a good thing, and I think it's still here. You know, smaller, but it's still here on YouTube. And I don't know. I'm not getting off YouTube. You know, YouTube, even though they're doing a lot of weird shit that they do, still for us smaller guys, there's still an avenue for freshness. There's avenue for different thought. You know, a different kind of channel. It's still there. It hasn't totally been squelched or whatever. And that's definitely what I'm looking for, man. You know, yeah, yeah. They're trying to, Scott. You know, I don't know if you know what's coming. We're kind of being bought out, and I don't know how far along it'll be before we are bought out. And I know that sounds a little ridiculous or conspiracy thinking, but these big channels are buying us out. They're paving their way monetarily to move on YouTube, and it is a free market. They've got more money, you know, but YouTube has to let this happen. So I don't know what to make on that because I'm a free market guy. Um, if you put a great video out and it costs you less, but somebody puts out 500,000 videos and it costs them more, that is a free market. You know what I mean? It's still a free market. They've got the monetary value to do that. So, it kind of relies on us as consumers or, interested people or all right, that's it. I can't fucking talk. It has to be deciphered, what's real, what's not. Um, it's kind of what's happening with YouTube now. They're becoming a TV network, they're they're close to becoming an NBC, an ABC, a CBS, Clown News Network, any of those fucking clowns. they're getting closer and closer to becoming that because they're being paid. So I don't know. I think people are smart. You know, I don't think that people are dumb. I don't roll that way. I think people are going to kind of come around to this that what's happening to YouTube, despite all the wonderful things. I mean, Jesus Christ, man! You look at YouTube, all the wonderful videos that are on YouTube. Um, and I'm not trying to say that all the other, you know, Instagram, all that other shit, you know, fake book, all that other shit is garbage. But it seemed like YouTube was kind of like the place to put your shit if you wanted freedom, you know. Um, that freedom is getting quelled right now. So once you start getting hits, you might realize that, you know, obviously this is a small channel and they haven't done anything to quell me, you know, because I'm not reaching. Because, like we say, Mullins, analytics, brother, they don't care about us little guys, man. They just don't. Not yet. Which is, oh, hey, you know what? Unless you got 1,000 subscribers, you can't record on your phone anymore. Does anybody, any of you guys, you two, that are watching, realize why they might have done that? How would that affect the market of YouTube? The YouTube market I'm talking about. You can't use your phone live unless you got 1,000 subscribers. Why would that quell um, the YouTuber? You know, why would they do that? Elaborate, Scott. What are you talking about? Let me ask you first, Scott. Do you think that's a good thing? What they did about thousands subscribers? I went live the next day. The new rule was enforced. Oh, right. Because you kind of had to, right? Oh, I don't know, Pearl. That's a yeah. No, I don't think any of us ultimately know the ins and outs of YouTube. Um, but what's happening? Google, Scott. See, there you go. See, I think you hit it on the head. Google is controlling this whole thing. Google has lots of fucking tentacles, like fucking everywhere. They really do, man. They really do. I don't know why they would limit or regulate people from doing the live streams on their phone unless they have, and that's what we're talking about. Pearl is, you know, if you're a YouTuber and you have less than 1,000 subscribers, I don't know. I don't know, Pearl. That's a different set of questions, but if you have a phone, you're not allowed to record live on your phone unless you have 1,000 subscribers, which I thought was weird when I first heard it because remember, Scott, just like you're saying, the crackdown. You went to pardon me, as a smoker. I'm trying to find the reason that they might do this, and it has to be something about startups. There has to be some kind of analytics to startups that they can stop or they can quell. And I think it might be political. And I hate to say that, but I think it might be political. Well, why'd you delete it, Scott? What the hell are you talking about, dude? Scott, I would love to have a fucking live screen. Would it be a live screen? I guess it would be a live screen. All right, here we go. Scott, you're crazy and we love you for it. You know that, right? If you don't know that by now, if you don't know that by now, all right, there we go. Big head, big glass, big wheat. That's a big head. That is a big head, big glass. Not a big man. Big glasses, maybe? I don't know. Maybe they fit me. I don't know. Scott? I think some kind of algorithm was worked out with, I don't know, Google probably. And they figured how the right starts their videos. That is I cannot prove it. I am just guessing. This is not, I don't know anything, but I'm gonna step on a fucking lily pad and try to ride into the fucking pond. You want some brownies? Ooh, brownies are good. But I think there is one of those algorithms, that we talk about so eloquently on the YouTube chat. I think that they know something. There's some kind of trigger that might catapult descending information on them that has to do with iPods. That's what I would. That's what I think. Yep, algorithm. No doubt. I can't help but think that. Why would they do that? Why would they just fucking come out of nowhere and say, you can't do that on your phone no more? You have to do it on a fucking computer. Why would you do that to your patrons? Why would you do that? Unless you weren't like a fucking total asshole, and have a biased fucking opinion. I'll tell you what, I would love to hear the explanation opposite that. That's what I would love to fucking hear, man. Right. I think so. It's so somebody can't catch like fucking Joe Biden, being a fucking pervert or something, you know. And not that he's a pervert. Ultimately, I'm just saying, it's like they want everybody that's established already. I don't know. How do I do this, Scott? Help me out here, buddy. How do I do this? Maybe the right is coming out so full force. How many? Does anybody watch the right here that enjoys my channel? Um, the right is like whooping ass. The right. Oh, there's that fuck. Okay, Firefly. Okay, bye bye. I got him. Got him. See him? I got my Mr. Firefly, and I am not going to hurt him. I'm going to whoop him out of the back door, and I'm going to smoke a cigarette. And we're going to talk politics, Scott. What do you think about that, buddy? Oh no, he just dropped right to the concrete. We're going to talk politics, Scott. I'm telling you. Stick around. Are you still drinking vodka or 45 number or whatever it is? Because if you're not, you better get it rocking, buddy. And I fucking mean that. You know what I like? The wind chimes. The old lady's she's got wind chimes like on every corner of the house, in the middle, that whole thing. Some of them sound like ices in a glass. She's got the wood ones that sound like, it sounds like ice cubes in your glass melting and knocking each other. I like it. But it also reminds me of Lost Boys. If you remember Lost Boys, so it makes me think that there's some kind of vampire, because vampires suck. Some sort of vampire entourage is going to enter my backyard or something. Assholes. You know what? Animals are assholes. People are assholes. Vampires are fucking assholes too. I think they're so good looking or something. Ooh, I got 7 here. I got 7 beers down. I'm gonna try and put this whole 12 pack down. I don't know. Kind of a, what do you call it? Somewhat of an analytics guy. How many beers could a white boy put down in an evening? Streaming on YouTube, something like that. Sorry for the radio silence. How is it quiet? So fucking quiet. I'm gonna walk out much slower this time. All right, here we go. Oh, there's 4 people here now. Jesus Christ. Rudy is cool. That's the best thing I've ever heard, man. Message retracted. Message retracted. Oh my God, Pearl. How dare you retract messages on my stream? I didn't want that to happen. Nathaniel! Oh, what's the matter with Pam? What is the matter with Pam? We don't want anything wrong with Pam. I got beers lined up here. We're talking with Scott. Scott's cool. He lives in the fucking desert, man. His dogs eat road runners. You know, we got all kinds of entertainment going on here. Where is Pam? Shame on her. You know what? Pearl, you know, I think it's cool that you and Pam are really good friends, man. You know what? The YouTube thing. Do I scare Pam? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe because I'm what do you call it? A libertarian. I don't know. Maybe it scares her, and she is welcome here. I mean, this is not. This is Freedom Channel 6000, man. Don't you understand? You know, I'm the dude here, man. Nathaniel. Nathaniel, shall I say it? Should I say what you want to hear? And where are the white women at? Pearl, you have entered an avenue that I'm very interesting. Why is that? I find that very interesting. Obviously, you have an opinion on that. You must share it, Pearl. And I think I kind of understand. I mean, maybe that wasn't the best. Maybe, maybe that wasn't the best display of inviting. Yeah, it's yeah, that I get it, Pearl. I'm not laughing against you. I'm laughing with you. I just want you to understand that. Nate, you survived this evening. We are pleased. Cheers. Here's to you, Nate, to live another day. We love you, brother. Pearl, how do I say this? Holy, there's Pam! Everybody loves Pam, don't they? I thought everybody loves Pam. You know what's weird, Pearl? The whole Nirvana thing kind of hit the streets right before that. No, I know, Pearl. Yeah, I know there's no ill will here coming from you guys. I'm just saying, I'm trying to explain, um, especially in our circle, it wasn't long before that eight was articulating. Right. Okay. Yeah. No doubt about that, Pearl. Um, eight was articulating what happened with the whole Nirvana thing and his wife and all the facts and everything like that. It was well, not hilarious. It was a timing thing. Yeah, Pam, we love you on. We love you on. It was a timing thing. I don't know if you remember, but it wasn't that long ago, a couple of weeks ago, that eight was articulating what happened with Kurt Cobain, and he articulated a lot of stuff. So um, you got to remember, there are cycles, and what's weird with what happened with what you guys are talking about. He had just articulated that. So what do guys think after there's spit and there's vinegar? I mean, right. You remember that? We were just listening to eight articulated all the facts and that and stuff like that. So there's no doubt that after you hear that kind of stuff, even though it's been a while since we heard that, it sticks in your head. I mean, when we talk, yeah, when we talk, you're going to hear it and you're going to absorb it. And why should it be any different than women, right? When you guys are talking, Pearl and Pam, you absorb stuff. Guys absorb the same stuff, so you got to be careful because they don't hate women. How do I? And I'm not trying to just even the field. I'm not trying to be a jerk, and I'm not trying to be pro guy ultimately. But Pam, say hello. If you don't, Scott will shoot you with a shotgun. Won't you, Scott? But anyway, one of the reasons it was cool having Noah in here is because he was taking psychology. It would have been a great follow up to what we're talking about right here. And I think that was kind of a point, especially in this community, that women are to blame, ultimately. And I'm not that like pro women feminist. I'm not a feminist male or anything like that. But it's just funny how things evolved when that happened. And you guys are obviously complaining about some of the stuff the guy said. It's the woman's fault and blah blah blah. And it doesn't take much to start stirring people in the wrong fucking direction, man. Right? And feminists are fucking welcome here. I don't, ultimately, I don't give a shit, Pearl. I really don't. I mean, I actually think they belong here, you know. But I'm just saying that all the stuff that it unfolded, and how that, there's no doubt it doesn't take much as an adult to see how that evolved into where you're going to get some people that take it wrong, and all right, that's it. I got to change, Pearl. You just said it was a good channel. I heard that every time somebody says you have a good channel, that you got to change. I'm just kidding. Anyway, um, I would love some feminists to chime in here, to be honest with you. And it's not to get the channel more popular, but this dialogue that we got going, it's very easy when you're drinking beer to like let loose. To be honest with you, but I pull a hair out of my fucking shit. Anyway, there's no doubt that you're gonna get. Yeah, Pam. We hope you're doing well there. Uh, and all burps and trying our new beer, aside, Pam, you're welcome here to chime in anytime you want, and we love you here, man. We want the best for you, and you got a wrench, man. You got a wrench. Pearl doesn't have a wrench. Pearl doesn't have a. Can I fix that? How do I do that again? We had a night and we fucking. Oh, good for you, Nate. You're a good person. We're gonna give Pearl a wrench. Do you want a wrench, Pearl? You know what? Should I not give you one out of respect? Because I salute that. That's that's fucking hilarious. Thanks, Pearl. You made my fucking evening. Did I just see something fucking pass by me, or what happened? What am I missing? Anyway, the moth. God damn it! You guys still keep seeing it? Pam, is it a physical thing, or is it a psychological thing, or if it's psychological, we can fix it. If it's physical, there's Tums, there's aspirin, there's all kinds of dumb shit that we can take to make ourselves feel better. I don't take any of them. I usually kind of ride it out, but Pam, if you want to heal here, we welcome you to heal here, and I would like to think that we are what do you call it? Intuitive enough to strike gold here. I would think. I remember that, Pam. We want you to feel better, though. Is it, like I said, is it physical or sociological, psychological? Pearl. Pearl, you crack me up, sister. I was just kind of reading, down the stream there. Oh, both. Well, I would start with the Tums. Or make it two. Make it two Tums. And let's talk, Pam. If you don't mind, you don't have to. This isn't, what do you call it? What's the dude that can barely move his mouth? Dude from the Muppets. He's got his own show. Phil something. Phil McCracken. Yeah. I don't know, Pam. We don't know what's bothering you. Robin Williams. Robin Williams is fucking awesome. He still is. Yeah. Pam, is love in the hurt section here? Is that what's going on here, Pam? Or you could never understand. Oh, Robin Williams, man, what a treat that was, man. Oh, Phil McCracken. My daughter had a good one. Phil Hooters. Phil Hooters. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my God, the original stuff, Pearl. Oh, so Pearl, are you with somebody, or you just have a roommate, or how does that go for you? If you don't mind me asking, I mean, I don't want to pry. I know everybody's life, but oh, well, awesome. uh, Pam. Pam, there's only one thing to do, man. That's just be you. And if I had any kind of gauge between Mosh and 8, I mean, you sound like a sound person. Um, or your kid. Okay, I get you. Um, Pam, you can't act like something. You can't lure. If you lure anybody in, you really have to be yourself, man. There's no other way around it, and I being totally honest when I say that, and it sounds simple, as simple as it sounds. Okay, so bro, um, yeah, that's it. You are who you are. Ultimately at this point, right? I mean, we're all old. Well, not all of us. Noah's 21. Evidently, I don't know how old Pearl is. I don't want to ask her age because that would be rude. And Pam, I don't want to ask her age either. But I'm pretty sure we're all adults. Oh, for God's sakes, Pearl. 41. No, I'm just kidding. um, there's things have to fall to the truth. I mean, if you show people the truth, you're going to get the guys that want the truth. I mean, it's how it has to happen, you know? Pam, I appreciate you stopping by. I really do. I really do. And I hope anything that might come of tonight would be somewhat helpful of you. All right, that's it. When I start slurring words, Pam, I'm telling you. All right, here we go. 45 degree angle. Oh, I slipped. You son of a bitch. I fucking dropped that fucking dab right on the fucking dining room table. All right, here we go. Ooh. Ooh. Tell me that ain't fucking perfect, man. Fucking son of a bitch. Nate, thanks for sticking around, brother. I love you too, man. I do. You're a good dude, man. You know what I think, Nate? I think you and I are going to be stars sometime. We're going to be stars. People are going to look up at us and say, there's the Rudy G. Funk, what's that word? Compilation. That's what I meant to say. Okay, we're making another row here because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 beers down. Nate is cool. Nate is cool, Scott. I like when you guys communicate to each other. It doesn't get me horny or anything, but just kind of makes me feel good. Pam, life happens, man. It has to happen. And I sometimes I have a trouble articulating this. Where's Mullins? Is Mullins in here? I have trouble articulating things sometimes, especially when I'm drinking a lot, like right now. But anyway, life has to kind of happen. Oh God, it just happens in such a cool way, man. It does. And if you pay attention, you watch, life just happens in such a fucking cool way. Just open your eyes, Pam. I think. Open your eyes, man. Nate is a clown. You know that, right? Clowns are good. Clowns are a good thing. Did I just pull all the dirt out of my ear? I just showered, but I felt an itch in my ear, and I felt the need to, run its course. Like what is that? A clef on a fucking music sheet? I don't know. Anyway, who's the brew man, Nate? Am I the brew man? If I'm the brew man, I'll give you some words, pal. I haven't heard this name in a long time. No, the brew. He's the brew. He is the brew. Pam, Pam, thank God for your honesty. We love you. We do. Pearl wants to be the brew man. Casey was a bad, bad clown. Oh, he so was. You know what? As a good guy, don't you want to fucking kind of be the dude that stops Casey? I don't know, maybe put an ice pick in his neck, or what are those pickaxes they fucking climb with, right around the neck or something. God, don't you want to be the good guy that like gets a chance to show his stuff? You know, maybe something like that. Oh, ooh, wow! You see what we do? Oh, Casey. Oh, I don't know about you guys. I got four guys on, I got four entities on now. Let me ask you four. You ever want to be the good bad guy? And what I mean by that is, like what we just talked about with the Gacy thing. You want to be the good bad guy that takes out the fucking bad guy. Uh, Unleash your, what do we call that? Style on someone like that. Your friends hired Dahmer as a security guard. Okay, Pam. That's all right, Pam. Are you sticking with us, love? My Fred Meyer, where I worked for 15 years. Hold on. That's my friend Meyer, where I worked for 15 years, right? Correct? Pearl. I tell you what we don't want to do for Pam is get too unorthodox. And I think maybe we are. We're talking about serial killers and creepy pastas and stuff like that. I think Pam C needs a little normalcy, man. Pam, I think you need some. I think you need some normal shit going on. And one of the epitomes of normalcy is what's normal for you, Pam. These are the things that you need to do, and I mean that. What's normal for you, Pam? These repetitions you need to go through, and not like a bipolar or ADD kind of person, but I mean, um, yeah, shiny hip. But I mean, psychologically, I mean, I've been driving to work sometimes, and I'll have an anxiety attack, and I don't even, it fucking comes out of nowhere, you know. Kind of like what Abe was saying, which I thought was a great video of him, was articulating that sometimes he gets anxiety attacks, and this really fucking disturbed him. It was, it's not like you're fighting a guy and you whooped his ass or lost or anything like that. It's like out of nowhere you're getting a fucking anxiety attack. And Pam, I'm just trying to make you a little more comfortable that whatever is normal for you, embrace this right now. If you're having any kind of problems tonight, um, do the things that make you comfortable. That's what you do in these kind of situations, especially if you're on meds, if you're having all these anxiety troubles. Uh, Go to fucking reach for normalcy. There's nothing wrong with that. Survive, Pam, survive. And you do what it takes to survive. And normalcy is a great, not additive, but I'm too stupid to fucking think of the word. Uh, but survive. Do what it takes. Whatever you think is normal. Supplementative. Is that what it's called, Pearl? Supplementative. Yeah. Although help is a problem. Oh yeah. Thanks, Pearl. Help is a problem, though, isn't it, Pearl? Scott. Well, Nate. Help can be a problem, man. It really can. When you diagnose and realize what's happening in your life, and you figure it out, is more important than any fucking psychologist, any YouTube feed, any advice that we might give. Uh, um, yeah, thanks, Pam. Yeah, you're probably right, Pam, that these words aren't new to you. Um, but you're welcome to stay here and try to be. We try to make you comfortable as we can. I'm dead. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not dead. I'm not dying. But anyway, funny is good. Um, Funny is good. That's it. Funny is good. That's it. Funny is good. I think I'm. Well, Pam, what do we do about that? You know, what do you do about that? Think about this, Pam. And this is not some feminist rant or anything like that. I really don't want you to think that. Um, Women have been going through a lot of things over the last like 2,000 years. Let's. I know it's large, but how things have come to fruition at this point. I mean, you think marriage. Marriage wasn't forever, right? I mean, we marriage was if I'm not mistaken, it was a how do we protect women? from the shenanigans that are happening with women. Okay, well, I will marry this woman, and this is kind of how it went back in the day. Uh, and she's mine, and nobody else can have her. That's kind of how it happened, how this progressed. Yeah, just a second, Pearl. Marriage was kind of a how do you protect women technique. Scott. Oh, Scott, that's hilarious. When I'm feeling down, I watch my videos of people with foot. Watch my video. And it's not. Watch Scott's videos. He's right, but it just struck me as funny. Anyway, back on my theory, it's not just mine. It's kind of documented. Marriage was meant to protect women, and it is not some kind of women aren't strong. They can't take care of themselves. That is not what I'm trying to push here. Marriage was to secure women in a certain sense. Where am I going with this? Why did I start this rant? I don't know. Anyway, a lot of great things have come up off the humanity. It really has, and it has progressed over a long period of time. Um, um, we need each other, man. How could I say this without getting totally ridiculously fucking political? We men and women need each other, and it's not just about carrying on the human race. It's not. We need each other to survive. Does that make sense? I don't know. Pam, God bless you, sister. Sleep. Yeah, get sound sleep and relax. Tell yourself that everything's okay because it is, right? And we love you, and we'll welcome you back next week. You're totally welcome next week, Pam. Don't hurl Pam's yeah, or Pearl. Pam, Pearl, Pam, Pearl, Pam, Pearl. Wow. Wow, that's interesting. A tribe in my area believes there are at least three marriages, young genetic donors, middle age family raisers, older satisfying each other's emotional needs. Wow. Well, when I step back, Pam, I think you did that to me, Pearl. It makes a lot of sense. Um, The last part, though, like, is really intriguing. Satisfying each other's emotional needs. That's very interesting, I must say. And I'm going to piss on that, and I don't mean that literally. I got to pee, and I'm going to smoke 2 minutes of a cigarette. So I'm going to do the pee first. Pam, God bless you, sister. Rest. Give me a second. We will hang out more. I don't know. It's up to you guys, I think, ultimately. Pardon me. Hey, what happened? Is Scott fold on us? Where's Scotty? Wow, Pearl, that's some good stuff, man. Pam, it's not necessary. You being here was really cool. What does a thumbs up do? Don't be a number, Pam. And I'm not that guy that like give me a thumbs up. Michael D. What the hell you got going on, brother? Nate? What do you got? You guys are all pumping in here now. It's like fucking 3 in the morning, dude. Okay. Welcome to the DJ Funk channel. Pearl's got some good stuff here, man. Pearl, I like some of the stuff you're putting on comments here. I think raising kids is a rare quality that not everybody has. That's good stuff, Pearl. That's really great stuff. Scott, how are you, Michael D? Yeah, I think Scott might have went bye bye. I don't mean bye bye bad. I mean bye bye good. So yeah, here's to you guys sticking around. What the likes do. All 5 likes are, YouTube will like give me something or something. I'm just kidding. But I appreciate the likes. It's just not one of them likes or hit the likes, hit the subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Every time we go on. Yeah. I think everybody kind of gets it that's a tuber, you know. What's hilarious, though, is how many times I watch a video and don't put up a like, even though I like it. So we kind of got that going for us. And I understand why somebody produces something and they say, like, subscribe, blah blah blah. That's what you should do because I'm an idiot and I do that too. Michael D, how are you, brother? Really appreciate you being there. Yeah, I'm gonna smoke a quick cigarette and I'll be right back. I swear to God, I will be back. Pardon. Oh, fresh air. So hot. So hot and humid and stupid. But anyway, back on, I'm gonna flap my big ass lips while I'm away from the camera. Pearl had a nice compilation of words that I really appreciate, especially on the G Funk show. But I would appreciate it on any show for that matter. A kind of a care about life. Um, that is so sacred to I think a lot of us that enjoy this circle of friends or whatever. And I really appreciate that, Pearl, for some of the words you laid down there. I thought was impressive and very positive. And I appreciate you laying down those tracks for this stream. I really do. Because life is good. Life is good, and I don't want to do the old live the life to the fullest, but you know, uh, there's so many great things that happen in life, and they're so little and they're so subtle. And if you pick up on them, life is so good. And I ain't got time. Ultimately, I don't want to make time because badness comes. It comes without making time for it. Doesn't care. Bad things, it doesn't care. It'll drop down on you, and you won't be ready for it. Ultimately, I don't want to. Certainly, life is not bad because we're all alive, and everyone that's listening is alive. So there's great things coming for all of us, I think. If you kind of embrace that, maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. Wrong happens every fucking day. How often are you fucking wrong about something? When you do 100% of your job, 95% of it is right. I mean, boy, that cigarette's good. All right, I'm back. I'm not going to play any more guitar because I think I'm far beyond playing guitar. I don't know. I could be wrong. God damn you. You guys are like William Shatner and Spock, huh? Scott, we meet again. I know. Pearl, I'm sorry. Um, ultimately, this channel isn't about to promote smoking cigarettes, but I get it. Um, uh, no sponsors. We're clean and dry here. We don't want any sponsors ultimately yet. If somebody no, I'm just kidding. That was a fake cough. And I'm an actor, and I am like Tom Cruise, man. Oh my God, is that good? Wow. Ooh, the 12 is getting emptier. Anyway, yeah, we don't act here, do we? There's no acting here. Can you see this? Hold on, maybe. Oh, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? My wife did that. She put that there. We can't talk about my wife, though. Oh, I'm talking about these beers that are sitting there. Should I do some sort of Gregorian chant while I'm this? Asshole. I'm just kidding. Or am I? Anyway, it's great you guys fucking hanging out, man. Oh, Rocco Scotty, man. I love you, brother. Uh, Scott, you ever been Northwestern? There's a fellow named Rocco Scotty that used to sing the national anthem. And he's pretty much northeastern. I'm sorry. Did I say northwestern? Shame on me. Anyway, I believe that a person needs 12 tastes to fully appreciate the subtleties of the brew. All right, Pearl. We don't talk about titties. A clean YouTube and Pearl just like she just busts out, man. Well, that is my beer can. It is, and we're trying to get a little marching. They're not supposed to fall when I push them because I got this. I got leverage, man. I know fucking leverage. Leverage is my friend, and I push the cans as I'm drinking them, and they fucking fall over, and it totally pisses me off. All right. Anyway, we're having a good time here. What the hell else do we do at 3 in the morning? Pearl? Pearl. Pearl, 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 Pearl. I'm pretty sure that's a 12-pack. And I'm pretty sure I'm making my show. See what you did, Pearl? See how carbonated they're to be? All right, here we go. 45-degree angle. Michael D, how are you, brother? It's good to see you. Where's Kivo? Isn't Kivo usually hanging out with Michael D? Oh. Wow. There's more. Anyway. Wow, the good stuff. Look at that. That's good. Michael D, you're a Cowboys fan. Did you, Kivo? You never heard of Kivo? Kivo, something with a K. He's one of the hang-up bros that articulate the three facets of Rudy G, Eat Camel Toes, and Mosh. The four corners of YouTube. My dog's moving. Can you hear that? Millie, what are you doing? Are you leather slashing? God, she's the best sleeper ever. She just sleeps so. Wow, she's the best sleeper. I heard of Kivo the other night. He scared me the first time. Then I got his livey today. I like when they scare me the first time. Yeah, we're a little late for being scared here, huh, Burrow? Sorry. How does he scare you? Kevorkian. Oh, I just noticed that Michael D. Your moth scares me. That's hilarious. Oh yeah, that's about chemo. Oh, I like this glass, man. It's great. It's a great glass, man. I like fucking drinking from it, man. Oh my goodness. But anyway, what are you guys up to, man? What's on your minds, man? I'm not gonna play anymore. No more guitar. I'm done. My mechanics are fucking shot, you know. Voices scare you? It was a stink, I take it, you know. So his voice was intruder sounding or something like that, or some intruder in your home or something. I don't know. All right, you're not confusing. What was it? Working class cowboy, because he's got that deep bam voice, you know, that you may not like, or I like it, but oh, Kivo had a live stream today? I missed that. I thought I. Hold on. Did I fucking subscribe to him? Why the fuck did I get his shit? Is he conservative or something? Hold on a second. I'll be damned. Oh, I can't do this now. So he went live today? Does everybody go live now or Pearl? So when people are really mean and nasty or really loud, I think I've got the wrong channel. Well, Mike, I think Pearl might be onto something here. It's you don't have to get loud to articulate everything that you want to say. I think that's kind of her point. Michael D, you are certainly appreciated here, brother. And you are a what fan? I mean, what's your football team there, Michael D? I can't remember because I want to go Saints, but I know I'm wrong. Cowboys, right? Cowboys. So what do you think about Zeke, man? What do you think about Zeke, Michael D? You know what, Pearl? There's a lot going on right now. Um, and I don't want to be the articulator of everything that's going on now. But there's a lot of weird stuff going on right now, Pearl. It's hard to watch YouTube, and I know I get it, but what do we call what's the verbiage I should say to you, Pearl, right now? Um, stand full, stand firm. You know, stand firm, Pearl. That's all I can say. Stand firm and watch what's coming. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop, Pearl. What's coming? That's all I have to say. I don't want to articulate too much, because it's late and I'm drunk. But I like it, man. I like it. Yeah, you're right, Mike. You are right, my brother. Michael D, where are you out of, buddy? No, no, Pearl. That's not what I'm talking about. You can watch whatever you want, and you're welcome here. Uh, I was talking politically, ultimately. New Jersey, Michael D out of New Jersey. Awesome, really, man. How you fucking doing? That was a yawn. That was a half yawn. I don't know if you heard that. But these beers are fucking good, and I'm gonna keep drinking them. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. I only got fucking 3 left. You know what, Pearl? You seem like a pretty sound chick to me, man. You do. Maybe morals. I don't know. What's been installed in you, Pearl? Some morals, maybe. I don't know. You got morals, Pearl? Something tells me that shapes your life a little bit. You know, good for you. Good for you. There's nothing wrong with that, man. There isn't. There's nothing wrong. How did I articulate this to a friend of mine that I think somebody can chop off your arm, they can chop off your leg, they can chop off your head. It doesn't matter at that point. But our morals, I think, are very important, man. I just do. And as long as I have a word, I want to have ultimately, I want to do the right thing all the time, right? But as a hero in a certain sense, morals are a great, they're a great fulcrum. Yeah, and it's not like I think morals are all of our friends, ultimately, depending on which religion you might believe in. So, what's real, Pearl? Yeah, I mean, this um, reality is so much different than what happens on paper. Does that make sense? I mean, it it really is. You can if you hold your morals, you can weed out all the fucking bad guys. It's so simple. And that's where I kind of lie in a certain sense. And I know I drink a lot because I do. Every weekend, and I do my announcement, and I drink sometimes throughout the week. But you know, as a fighter, Pearl, you want to know who the bad guys are, man. You just really do. I don't know if I'm a bad guy or not. I try not to be. I want to hold my morals. I have my vices. Like I said, I fucking drink and I smoke, and that's what this channel is about. But ultimately, I think you want to hold firm to anything that might be. We know what's good. We do naturally. I don't need a Christian guy to tell me that something might be good or not. And that's kind of where I sway. Is I can see whether it's good or not. I feel it. You ever see something really fucking bad happening, and you're just like, oh my god, what can I do to fucking stop this or whatever? Um, there is a natural um, aura, you know. No, Pearl, it doesn't take much. You'll get that feeling every time you see it, right? And I'm not a fucking priest or anything like that, obviously, but I know that feeling. You ever hear somebody say something, and you're just like, whoa, wait a minute. I'm not talking about politics or anything like that. I just heard somebody say something that I was just like, whoa, what? I don't want nothing to fucking do with this dude, man. Said what he said. Yeah, Pearl, because like you said, I like the evil side too because it's entertaining. Uh, but you hear that? Michael D, you talking about the talk shit content thing? Is that what that is? Yeah, and and I'm sorry, I don't do that thing because it's I don't want to say it. Obviously, it has a big following. It's just I don't want to follow that. I want to tell the fucking truth like every second I can fucking tell it. So how do I say this? No, it's just not my fucking thing, man. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. Okay, I got 9 beers down. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Really appreciate you guys fucking sticking around. It's fucking 3:30, man. And I really appreciate you guys sticking around and hanging out, man. Pearl, I do have 12 beers, so I'm trying to sympathize. I wish I could give them to you, but I can't. Oh my God, six. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm not dying. Anyway, Pearl and Michael, what you guys got going on tonight? How you guys doing? Is there anything that I could help you with? What happened to psychological guy? Who was that? Mullins? Was that Mullins? Who was that? We missed him. Oh, Pearl. I'm sorry. Yeah, boxed wine is intimidating. What else to say? Yeah, Mullins is a cool dude, man. 98, I think his name is. All right, yeah. Are we gonna drink all these? I don't know. Wow. Is that a joke and then a joke on top of a joke? That's hilarious. Thanks for asking, Michael. I turned in an app for a scholarship and I'm still waiting for results. I should hit the wine first, right? For an Eagle fan, wow. That's good stuff. That's just that's good stuff, Michael D. Appreciate it, boy. Oh my god. That is funny, Michael D. If you're sticking around here. Well, wine brings spritzers and all kinds of stuff. What do you guys drink with wine? Because I'm not I will not drink wine. I'm just not going to drink it. It's too sweet for me. It's too uh, what's that word? Tart or something. I don't know. I'm not going to ever fucking do wine. I'm not going to mix it with it. What do you guys do to mix wine with whatever? You know, Michael D. God bless you, brother. You be safe, brother. We'll see you soon. I hope. Oh, wise grow. That's what I was kind. Wine is gross. Thanks, Michael. Wow, that's weird. All right. Well, hey, it's like 3:30. Pearl Haggard. bubbly water or soda splits us. Pearl, I gotta get out of here, man. We're late here. Um, we're gonna go again next Saturday. I would try to articulate everything that I just said this evening, but I will not because I'm drunk. And yeah, I'm about done here. It is 3:30, and we love you guys, and I mean that when I say that. And I hope you guys show up. You know, Pearl, we love you. But it is time. It's time to go to bed. It's time to rehash the week. Think of everything wonderful that's happened. We love you guys. Peace out. God bless you guys. You guys be safe. We'll see you next week or in what do you call it? An announcement. You know, we'll do that. You know, you guys are awesome, and I love you guys. I mean it. Be safe. We will see you soon. May goodness bless you all.